Hey guys, what's up? It's me. Today I'm gonna just, talk politics. I'm just always trying to fill in this channel of stuff, so I kind of don't want it to be empty. Um, I'll probably put some more funny editing, but let's go over this. The 2018 election for the Senate. It's looking decent, I guess. All the elections always look fun, I guess. I'm in it for the fun. Oh well, this is pretty much the only thing we're gonna need. The predictions for the next election. Oh, you got Arizona with this Jeff Flake guy. It's a Republican +5. And this Republican +5, or actually, the results right here, +5. I don't know. I wouldn't worry about it. Anyway, Jeff Flake, yeah, he'll probably keep his seat, I guess. These are all them up for stake, obviously. Safe, safe, safe. These three Democrats safe. Florida. Now in Florida, they voted Republican this year, but I don't think that just because they vote Republican during the presidential election doesn't mean they'll vote Republican during the Senate. But is it impossible for them to vote Republican? It's not impossible. I could see it. But I'm a realistic guy, so I'm gonna say this guy is gonna probably keep his seat. I'll probably go more into depth in it. I'll probably put another clip into this video of me doing more talking. Let's see. Indiana. Wow, I'm not going to really open any tabs this up. I'll probably just clip it in later. We're going to just discuss all of them first. Why do I keep mentioning it? Okay. During the Trump election, they voted +9. They're +9 right now. I don't like this PVI. Annoying, man. I think it's just supposed to tell us how the 2016 election, how they voted. Anyway, this guy in Indiana, there's a good chance in my eyes that he'll probably lose his seat. From what it looks like right here, in his election, he only won with 50%, and it currently looks like they're going way more Republican. So, yeah, that's that. Maine. Maine has an independent candidate. He probably, there's no telling what happens. Independent, in my eyes, is short for Democrat. Short, actually, it's longer, so they vote Democrat. That's all that matters. I don't really care about Maine. It's gonna go Democrat or independent, not that, and both parties are pretty much the same thing. Mississippi. Oh, it's safe, obviously. Mississippi. Mississippi. Missouri. You got to realize 6 years ago they voted for this guy, a Democrat. Now they're +9 Republican. Yeah, it's highly likely he'll go Republican in my eyes. And same goes for Montana. This John Tester guy, he'll probably get voted out in this 2018 election, assuming nothing crazy happens. No, turns out Trump did evil. Actually, even if Trump did do something, that wouldn't stop the fact that the elections would just go on. It doesn't. I don't know. I say nothing. This isn't the subject of the day. Nebraska, Republican, obviously safe. Nevada, Republican, not safe for Republicans. Nevada, you got to realize. I'm pretty sure. God, I hope I don't say. Well, I'm not wrong. I'm pretty sure that's where Las Vegas is, and I'm pretty sure they got quite a bit of tomfoolery going on over there. I wouldn't be surprised if Donald Trump maybe try focusing on, voting laws that could easily affect Nevada and make it stay Republican. But until then, I, I I'm going with this. It could go Democrat. New Jersey, Democrat. New Mexico, Democrat. New York, obviously Democrat. North Dakota, okay, they're in for a switch this year. They're in for a switch this year. +16. There's no way they'll hold on to that seat. Democrats are gonna lose. North Dakota, Ohio. I'm not gonna put my money on it. It. This election they went Donald Trump, but still, I wouldn't exactly say that means they're gonna go Republican. So it's a toss up. Uh, it's looking pretty good for Republicans. I probably should have kept track for you guys. Pennsylvania. Oh, fire department outside. Isn't that nice, people? Pennsylvania. They say it's even. Pennsylvania. I'm a realistic guy. It's gonna probably go Democrat. Rhode Island, obviously Democrat. Tennessee, bro, Republican, Texas. Oh, Ted Cruz, do me a favor, don't fuck it up. I believe in you. Ted Cruz is obviously gonna keep his seat. Utah, I don't even gotta go down in Utah. Vermont. Bernie Sanders' seat is up for grabs. We better look out, guys. Bernie Sanders might lose his seat. I'm fucking around. Bernie Sanders got his seat. Virginia, Tim Kaine. Realistic guy. Tim Kaine's gonna probably keep his seat. Washington, uh, fuck it, Washington State. Yeah, it's gonna keep its seat. I mean, Washington State and Capitol would obviously keep a Democrat. I don't even think. No, DC doesn't have a Senate. West Virginia, plus 20. Good luck, Democrats. That's all I'm gonna say. Good luck. Wisconsin, yeah, it's gonna stay Democrat. Wyoming, staying Republican. Oh, I wish I counted that for you guys. Let's just do a quick head count. I'm not counting Florida. I'm counting Indiana. One win for Republicans. Uh, Missouri. There. I mean, yeah, Missouri. Another win for Republicans. Two. Montana. Three. Nevada. I'm counting that as a loss, so I'm going back down to. I'm not. How about? I got a better idea. Won't count it, cause it's really gonna be interesting watching that one during the 2018 election. North Dakota. 4. Ohio. I'm not putting my money on it. No vote. It stays 4. Uh, Pennsylvania, obviously, no vote. Tennessee, same. West Virginia, 5. That's 5 Senate seats for Republicans. How many wins did I count up for? Actually, yeah, I'm a nice guy. There's only one problem. All the Democrats seats seem to look kind of narrow. I mean, to be truthful, these are very narrow for any Democrat chances here. 5 for Democrat. This is narrow, obviously. +1. I'm not giving the Democrats a point for the +1. Uh, yeah, +1. Okay, there's 5 Democrat seats up, and this isn't me being biased. This is me being realistic. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm Republican, but still, call me a liar, whatever. This is fact. Okay, +5, that'd be 57 seats. There's a rather high chance it could go to 57 seats, assuming the elections go Trump's way. And even if they're, I mean, seeing how if they were to keep the Russian investigation going for 2 years, it wouldn't magically cause the election to go their way. As was shown during the special elections, it didn't really change anything. So, yeah. Man, 57 seats. Donald Trump will be easily passed up during his last 2 years, most likely. Um, I mean, I think that was a pretty good cover. I mean, I'm gonna probably end it right here and then put in more with me later. I might record me doing a little more with, going into these states, showing the states up for stake, and seeing if how likely is it they're gonna win. I mean, because let's face it, we can't let this number tell us everything. We ought to actually, do some investigating. I'll see you guys when I'm back. Technically it's gonna be no time. Why am I even telling you? Goddamn. Hey, I'm back as usual. Technically, no time went by for you guys. Anyway, it's a very big storm outside. Wouldn't be surprised if this recording got cut and I lose the internet or some electricity. Very hard storm. Not that you guys need to know, but still, fire truck across the street that you heard earlier. I don't know what it's doing, but yes, it's extremely rainy out there. I mean, to be truthful though, I like the rain. It almost puts me at peace. But no, we're gonna focus on what I said I was gonna focus on: the politics. Now, Indiana, I'm not gonna lie, there's always a chance Democrat could lose, but this +9 really disagrees. Uh, the tricky part is gonna be trying to figure out how I'm gonna get a good. I mean, it's gonna obviously be all my research. Oh, actually, never mind. It just does it on my. Let's see. Okay, apparently he said he is seeking re-election in 2018. Very stormy outside. I don't know if you guys can hear it. You hear the fire truck. I don't know. Very rainy. Anyway, in Maine. What the hell, Maine? Oh, Indiana. What the fuck? You got me like Maine. Okay, that doesn't make any goddamn sense. There it is. One-term Democrat Joe Doherty was elected with a 50.4% of the vote in 2012. That is a very small margin. Jesus. Extremely small. I mean, actually, no, unless maybe a third party took the votes, and then it might not be small. Who knows? Okay. He will be running in at 63 years old in 2018. Director of blah 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 blah. Republican nomination. Or actually, they got a whole page dedicated to it. That'll be good. Okay, and Wikipedia is a good source. Piss off. Let's see. Hypothetical polling. Uh, what? Hypothetical polling. Who are these people? Joe Donnellan is the incumbent. Where is he? That doesn't make any sense. Or are they really trying to say that? Unless they're trying to say John doesn't have it, I don't get that poll. It doesn't really make sense. Yeah, the incumbent is Joe Donnelly, and his name isn't down there. That wouldn't make sense. I'd assume he'd get some votes. Okay, let's see who's running. Potential. This guy, this guy, this guy. I'm very descriptive. This stuff, this guy. Uh, I mean, of course it's really early, so we're not gonna get as much information as I like. Hell, you think I'd be doing this later in the year? No, I'm bored and I want to give you guys some content. It's hard to really see who's gonna run. These are people that are potentially running, but we're not. I wish they'd put the party next to it. I usually prefer choosing the person at the top because usually that's the top person. Okay, he is Republican. I'm gonna be realistic here. I'm gonna go with this guy because he's at the top. I know that's a horrible reason, but that's just how I'm doing it. Let's assume this guy wins. He will. Let's get some same-sex marriage. I'll tell him a lot about him. Same-sex. Yeah, they might as well just put in big words for or against, because that's all I really need to hear. Okay. Truth be told, I think you guys understand Indiana's just up for grabs, especially if that +9. Uh, Missouri. Missouri. How did Democrat get in that office in the first place? How these people won by such small margins? Jeez. Missouri. Oh, she was actually reelected in. Uh, she says she is going to seek reelection. Incumbent Democrat and senator is running for reelection for. Apparently, she has low approval ratings, so I'm willing to say she'll lose. And I believe the person running. No, that's herself. Well, anyway, I guess we're not gonna look at her. I want to see who wants to fight her. Fighter to the death. Currently, it looks like we got Jason, the Republican, or Democrat, or what? And I'm gonna go ahead and just say no one's been declared as, or yep, some people have been declared. That was just a Democrat primary, 2 people. Oh, I was actually about to say, geez, that Republican. Oh, gosh, we're running some sad Republicans, but it turns out that was a Democrat. uh, uh, anyway, here's our declared Republican who is a libertarian. That's decent. Libertarians are decent people. I never liked how they kind of split the vote though, but yeah, it kind of messes with the parties. But he's a Republican right now. And I guess seeing how he kind of is dueling with two parties. You know, he got Republican Libertarian that will really unite the Libertarian and Republican voters, which would probably give him a win in the primary. And then, I mean, I'm gonna be truthful here. He will, whoever is the Republican primary winner, will probably end up just winning the election as a whole. So, yeah. Uh, Montana. Montana body slammer guy. Oh god, I miss him. Greichfurt was his name. He won the Senate election the day after he body slammed a guy. That's amazing. Insane. Uh, let's see. Incumbent Democrat Senator John Tesler is running for re-election for third term with low approval ratings. That is very important. I think Democrats might want to really focus on this Senate more than they have. They're currently, it looks like a lot of their seats are up for grabs. I mean, but what am I saying? Of course, Democrats aren't going to focus on that. Mainstream media won't focus on it. To be truthful, I don't really plan on looking at Congress. I mean, to be truthful, Congress currently has a very strong hold on by Republicans, and I see nothing really that will happen in Congress. I mean, besides, it's Congress. What am I saying besides Congress? Every part matters. The Senate and Congress both matter, but we got a very strong hold. Republican primaries. This John Tester guy, very low approval ratings according to Wikipedia. And these are declared people, which unfortunately don't have their own Wikipedia page. Oh, isn't that a shame? I would go Ballotpedia, but I don't want it to be too long and painful for you guys. I want it to be kind of like quick, even if it is 30-minute quick. Nebraska, Nevada. Now this is the seat that is up for Democrat grabs. And of course I'm gonna give the Democrats a chance. Let's see if they will win this seat. Nevada. Nevada, by many scholars, perhaps the most vulnerable incumbent Republican in the U.S. Senate. Yeah, she's very vulnerable. President Donald Trump has even threatened if Senator Helen fails to vote past the GOP healthcare bill, he could as well lose his Senate seat in the next election. Looks like actually, depending on how he votes with Republicans or against. I'm pretty sure he's obviously watching how he plays because he doesn't want to end up losing his election. So if he did, I could see why Donald Trump would obviously threaten him for voting against the GOP healthcare. And this actually makes me think maybe for the first 2 years, it'd be smart not to go after the healthcare to make it easier for the candidates to win their re-elections. Actually, seeing this, the only guy really at chance at losing his re-election. But yeah, okay. Who do we have? I mean, it's up for grabs, I guess. And I was right. This is where Las Vegas is, which would mean lots of voters. I mean, I'm going to be realistic to you guys. Probably lots of people voting there illegally, which means we would probably need to focus on kind of fixing the integrity and making sure everybody's that can vote can vote. And people that can't vote can't vote. North Dakota. Uh, plus 16. Somehow Democrat got in charge over there. I'm not even gonna. Not even gonna. Uh, but maybe Wikipedia will give me a little more insight. Candidates Republican primary. Like I say, I always choose the guy at the top. Apparently there's him with a kid, or maybe occupation plastic surgeon. This is the kind of guy I want in my office. Plastic surgeon. Oh boy, meme man. Rick Becker. I'm very blah blah blah. Let's see. Many observers said, oh, apparently she's the most vulnerable Democrat according to his website. Many observers, Senator That fucking Heat Kamp as the most vulnerable incumbent Democrat in 2018. She balances she balances between cooperating for co-partisans in the U.S. Senate, pleading her constitution's rivalry death. Yeah, to be realistic, she is gonna definitely lose her seat. I see no way around it. Uh, Definitely a win for Republicans. And the Republican will most likely vote against Obamacare and all Democrats. Ohio. Now, this is obviously a gamble. Ohio was, I'd say, it's obviously a state we need to win and we won it, which was good. And I think we won it by a good margin. I can't really remember. Uh, but let's see. How are things going for Ohio? Will Ohio go Republican? The Great Seal of Ohio. U.S. Senator Shad Brown is running for re-election to a third. Okay, what's up with all these Democrats running for low approval ratings? Jeez. Good luck to him. What? He has low approval ratings and no Democrats are running against him? That's interesting. Uh, we got quite a few Republicans running, and I'm not going to keep clicking on the Wikipedia pages. Okay, there's Ohio. Now we got our last, West Virginia. Yeah, it's going Republican. Good luck to Democrats of West Virginia. Very good luck, West Virginia. I don't know how you plan on pulling that one off. That'd be insane. Or actually, maybe we'll get a little more insight. It will take place 2018 to elect a member. Blah blah blah. Apparently, he's running for re-election for his second term. He's running against. There's his Democrat candidates. They didn't really state if he had good approval ratings or not. Wait, what am I doing? I can just check his approval ratings. I want to see his approval ratings. I'm pretty sure he'd have bad, seeing how most of their jobs are most likely gone. I'm pretty sure he'd be. And he supports the DREAM Act, it looks like. Wait, he declared to vote on both the Don't Ask, Don't Tell and the DREAM. Oh, actually, which means he is a more Republican Democrat, I guess you'd say. He opposed the energy politics of Barack Obama. Yeah, he's a Republican Democrat. That does explain how he won his seat. And Republican, and that could easily give him an advantage with getting his re-election with Republican and Democrat style party switching. Don't ask, don't tell. Party switching in the 2016 many approach, many report. Switch to Republican if Senate was a 50. Oh, I like that. In the 2016 election approach, many reports speculated that Manchin would lose his loyalty to his party and switch Republican if the Senate was a 50-50 tie. This due to him already being conservative leaning, which many Democrats have criticized him for. However, he later stated that he would stay with the Democrat Party for how long he stays Senate. Manchin was the only Democrat to vote in confirmation of the controversial cabinet Jeff Sessions. Oh, so actually, this reminds me. Today I was actually thinking, what happens if you put like someone into you run as a Democrat, but you're a Republican, then you vote yes on all Republican and all no on Republican bills. I guess this is our example. We're not going into that though. Wait, is that all? Yep, that's all. You guys saw everything. That is, believe it or not, all the seats up for grabs in the 2018 election as it is right now. It's looking pretty. I mean, I'm biased, obviously, so I'm going to say this, but and it's looking bad for Democrats in the Senate, which is what the Democrats currently need if they want to keep making laws or want to stop Trump from making laws. If Trump gets those last people in, he will definitely be able to pass way more bills easily. This is very positive. I hope you guys watch. Thank you for your time if you're somehow at this part of the video. If you have any questions about politics or the seat grabbing, or you feel I was being biased, please leave a comment in the video. I always love getting confirmation if I'm wrong or right. Especially when I'm right. Goodbye. Good day. Good night.